Good Tuesday afternoon, and God, I do thank you for the opportunity just to say, God, I thank you. First off, let me hope that the ones of you that did not early vote took care of your business today for the primaries, and we're going to go ahead and get ready for November so we can do what we need to do to hopefully start correcting some of the wrongs that have been created. Moving past that. My topic today is, why is it that I can live with you, but you can't live with me? And I'm going to explain that. I was having a conversation a little bit earlier with a friend of mine, and we were discussing this topic. And listen to me so you fully understand what I'm saying and how I'm putting it together. I'm a firm believer in dependency. Not dependency, but being independent for a male and a female, so that you're not allowing yourself to be pulled in areas you shouldn't be based on what you don't have. That being said, we get into situations at times where you're starting a relationship. Sometimes those relationships end up in marriage, but you cohabitate. And in case of cohabitating, a lot of times we're going to leave gender out of it. It's one or the other. So the man may be living with the woman, or the woman may be living with the man. And in the midst of that, you're growing, you're maturing, and you are moving in a direction where you're starting to see, or you have gained a level of independence that you now want your own. And there's nothing wrong with that. So you proceed and you get your own. And in the midst of you getting your own, you realize, I found my person, my partner. And you now want your partner to come with you. But the partner, who is the person that you were living with and that was fine, has decided, I can't do that. And in some cases, especially this one, you're hearing and you've been told, I move in with you. It gives you the opportunity, if things don't go the way it should go, you can put me out. And that is so true. But this is where that topic comes into play. Why was it okay for me to live with you, but now that I have become an independent person, I've bettered my situation, and I want my situation to be our situation still, why can't you live with me? Why can't you trust me as I trusted you? Because I gave you the power over my livelihood. Because the same issue that you're having, I had that issue, but I trusted you, and we had our difficult times, but we hung in there together, and it all worked out. So why is that? That's the question that I wanted to put on the table. And the next part of this question is, when you are cohabitating, are you looking beyond the surface? Are you working toward the future, or are you just dealing with the moment? And if that is the case, and there's no wrong or right here, why aren't you honest with the situation and stating it? And I am a person who knows beyond a shadow of a doubt, living with your girlfriend and being married is two totally different things. And you can't just walk out of a marriage. There's work that has to be done to get to that point where you're not together anymore. But I'm hoping that my topic today will be a situation where if you are that person, if you are that couple, and you are in this situation, that it will allow you the opportunity to stop being afraid to have this conversation and find out where you're actually headed and what you're trying to do. Because here's the other part of a relationship. Number one, stagnation. You get into the relationship and you get comfortable with the situation, and the situation is a temporary situation that one of you have taken it to be livelihood. This is it. It's nothing else. While the other one is maturing and they're growing to the next version of their self. They outgrow that relationship. Not so much you, it's they mature past where you are and where you've chosen to stay. You will see those signs. You don't want to acknowledge those signs. You don't want to admit those signs because you're afraid. So, again, just something to think about. Because I'm sure there's a lot of young minds who are in this situation, and this is truly a conversation you need to have. Where are you headed? If there's a timetable, be mature enough to put a timetable on the table and work toward that timetable. If it's an exit, work toward the exit. Work as a team to better each other in going wherever you're going. If you're going together, work together to get to where you're going. If you're going in opposite directions, work as a team to get to where you are trying to go as individuals. Walk away as friends instead of allowing it to get to a place where hatred has become a part of the equation. Just sharing today. Be blessed on this Tuesday afternoon. Give thanks on this Tuesday afternoon. And just be open to things happen for a reason. You're there for the season. And sometimes you got to move past it and without the person that you're with. It's okay. Take care.